everyone, and this is the Zander Zone, brought to you by Cinema Circle. I'm your host, Zander Francis. This is just going to be a few thoughts of a flick that me and our very own Stephen Laporta from Cinema Circle, the man behind the scenes, is here with me today. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. The flick we are talking about today is London Has Fallen, starring Gerard Butler, Morgan Freeman, and Aaron Eckhart. Three of my favorites. I don't know about you, but...
they're not bad.
Okay. So yeah, man, I'm going to start off with the good, the actors. I think to make an amazing action film, no matter what generation, whether that be here, or back in the day, you need actors to drive it. Actors with a certain presence and intensity that they bring to the roles. And to make those cheesy lines, believable, we need an action hero to say it like an action hero.
Yeah.
And believe it 100%. So everyone in this film believes what they're doing, and I greatly appreciate that. The action, after the customary 10 to 15 minutes of reintroduction of these characters from where we left off with them, with Olympus Has Fallen, it's nonstop. I mean, it's just buildings, like national landmarks are blown up. Innocent bystanders, even more than in the first one, are slaughtered mercilessly. This is what I thought the first one should have been. I liked the first one. It's not like, what did you think of the first one?
I thought the first one was pretty good. It was Die Hard in the White House.
Die Hard in the White House?
So it was pretty good.
I wanted a bit more from it, but you guys know I'm an action junkie. Sometimes my standards are really high for that. I went into this one with nothing, with no expectations.
Yeah, me too. I had zero.
And
absolutely nothing.
It bowled me over. I had a great time. I was laughing. I was just engaged. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's a fun popcorn movie that you could just sit down, enjoy the characters that you already met before, and just, if you're into action, you'll like the movie, essentially, right? Like, I like the movie overall. It does have its flaws. Like some of the CGI, there was some problems there. Some of the scenes,
he's going into the bad.
Some of the scenes were felt a little forced and stuff, but you know what? The movie knew what it was and knew what it wanted to do, and so you're going into the movie expecting action, and you got your action. You know what I mean? It's not amazing, but it's not a terrible movie. And if you're into action, then why not?
Dude, I literally thought to myself at the end there, like when the sustained shooting was, I'm like, wow, the shooting is still going on.
Yeah.
Like where I thought the movie would end, like the traditional movies, like nowadays, they just kind of end at a certain point and they just kept going. Made me feel like I'm back in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Did you want to go more into the bad? Let's just say the bad. And I think you had a little more thoughts than...
Well, the thing is, I don't want to ruin it with things that probably don't even matter, right? Like, I could sit here and tear apart the CGI, but really we're not here for the CGI in the first place. Like, part of it, maybe...
Wouldn't it be great if they just stuck with the practical effects?
Yeah.
Like, just some blood bags, Verhoeven style,
even
you know
the
what I mean?
explosions, you don't have to see the whole building explode. Yeah, you kind of get like, oh, that was a big explosion. You kind of get the sense of that.
Yeah.
But if you can't afford to do big explosions, and then you're, like, compromising with crappy effects, I'd rather just kind of...
I agree.
Something serious exploded. You don't really need to see it. Yeah. There's other parts where it's like, how did certain presidents and prime ministers get where they were? Like one stuck on
the bridge.
On a bridge. It's like, why are you even there? Like, what is happening?
The Hong Kong one. Yeah. But, oh man.
Regardless, the action was where it needed to be. There was definitely some 80s homages. Get to the chopper. Right. So
look for it. Great. That line. Gerard says it.
Right, so, but you know what? It's a fun popcorn movie. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it's worth the price, right? So I would see it again.
I had a great time, man.
Yeah.
I had a great time, and expecting nothing and walking out with a smile on my face. That rarely happens to me. So, like I said, for me, the bad, I agree with you, the CGI. I would like a little more practical effects.
Yeah.
Get some blood bags going. And the other thing, the sound. It may have been the theater,
But it may not have been.
But it may not have been. So I'd rather, talking to the film companies right now, okay?
Like gunshots.
The gunshots.
We need gunshots.
We need, exactly. You feel me?
Yeah.
We need brutal, beautiful gunshot sounds. They sound, and maybe it sounds more realistic the way it is now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're going for, reality.
We're
not here for reality. We want to hear Martin Riggs's Beretta. We want to hear Clint Eastwood's Magnum 44. You know what I mean? Not those specifically, but you know what I mean. These exaggerated, very specific, and recognizable gunshots.
Yeah. It's forgettable sounds.
Yeah.
Very forgettable,
Like, sound is so important in action. So that was a big one for me, and I'm glad we kind of lined up on that. We didn't even talk about that one. But yeah, those two things, even Deadpool, we recently did Deadpool. It's the same thing. I was speaking about practicality. I know it costs more, but you might get more asses in the seats. What's the verdict? What do you think? I think...
All right, so the verdict, to sum it up, I think it's worth the price of admission. I think it's a great popcorn movie. I think if you're into action, you'll probably love it. If you've seen the last one, you'll like this one. Score-wise, I guess,
out of 10?
Yeah, maybe I'll go 6.5. But that's like, just because I see so much potential, and they probably could have did so much more with it.
Absolutely.
But it was still a good time.
This is my verdict. I think this is exactly where this franchise needs to be going. It's headed in the right direction.
Definitely.
I say just follow your heart. Follow where you're going.
Yeah.
More. This movie gave us more. I'm a sequel lover. I'm pretty sure you are too.
Yeah.
I love sequels. I know some guys can't stand them.
Don't retire the franchise.
No. Keep it going because it's just getting better. And I would say I'll give it 7.3 out of 10.
7.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Point
can't
one,
fully
two.
I can't fully give it 7.5 or you know what I mean? But its entertainment value was amazing. So
6.8.
6.8. Oh, he's revised it.
Yeah, 6.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we have to say at the Zander. What is it?
The Zander Zone.
The Zander Zone. That's what we have to say at the Zander Zone. Glad you joined us. Be sure to click like and subscribe to our channel here at Cinema Circle
stuff,
and all that beautiful stuff. Here's the information somewhere here. And we'll see you next time. My name is Zander Francis. Cheers. My fellow Cineplexians, we would be honored if you would join us, so become part of the circle. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.